Hello everyone, this is Trader Joe, and this video is part of a series that is covering Anarchy Online, new GMI, Global Market Interface, that's being released in June 2012. So, hi everybody, and this particular video is going to be covering sell orders. So basically how you go about selling items via the GMI. Pretty important piece of functionality. I'll try not to make it too long or complicated. So I'm standing next to the market already. I'm just going to right click it to open it up. Awesome. And we already in an earlier video I already uploaded or deposited items into my market account as well as some creds, so we're good to go in that regard. So I'm going to start off by selling some blood plasma. So if I want to, select an item or start working with it, all I have to do is click anywhere on the line. Notice how I'm just clicking the line, or you can click obviously the particular radial dial button. So I'm choosing blood plasma, and notice when I clicked on that, these buttons down here became active. So I'm going to choose on sell. Okay, and the first thing we notice here right in green is it says important notice, quick sale failed, no buy orders found. And that's because what the system does when you try to put something up for sale, the first thing it does is check to see if anybody has an open buy order for the item that you're trying to sell, which is really cool because you might just want to go ahead and sell it immediately and be done with it. So pretty cool concept. In this case, nothing was found. So now we have to go ahead and create a sell order. But before we do that, the system does something else pretty cool for you. It shows you any items that are for sale that has that same name. So in this case, it's a QL12 blood plasma that somebody put up for sale. Obviously not the same thing, but it would be helpful if I'm selling an item to know that, hey, I've got some competitors out there and this is the pricing that they're selling their items for. So I'm going to go ahead in this case and create a sell order just by clicking on that button. You can see QL200. I'm going to charge 100,000 credits for this because I know as a trader I can sell it for 97 or 98K or something like that. And then I can determine I've got a total of 2. You see it says max 2 units. In my inventory I can choose to just sell one of them or both of them. In this case I'm going to go ahead and just sell the one. And then please make note, because this is very important. Whenever you put an item for sale on the GMI, there is a creation fee. And that creation fee is non-refundable, regardless of whether or not the item sells or not. So you have to understand that. And that creation fee varies depending on how long you want to place that sell order out there. So it's basically 0.5% per 7 days. So notice for 7 days, it's 0.5%. I go to 28 days, it's 2%. So depending on how long I want to have that out there, that will determine how much money it'll cost me to sell it. So in this case, if I chose 28 days, I'd be paying 2,000 credits on my 100,000 credit item. Now, the other thing to keep in mind, very important, is when the item actually sells, there is a sales tax that is deducted from the price. So in this case, there would be 3,000 credits, which is 3%, that would be deducted of my 100,000 credits. And there is a cap on that, luckily, which is 20 million, because when you start getting into the really high cred value items, 3% can be a lot. So there is a cap on it. The max sales tax that you'll pay on any item is 20 million credits. And it does tell you your net earnings. So at the end of the day, if I were to put this sell order out there for 28 days and it's sold, then I would pay 2,000 credits to create the order. I would pay 3,000 credits sales tax. So my net earnings would be 95,000 credits on this item, which I can tell you I need to up this price a little bit because I could sell it to the trader shop for more than that. So let me put that in for 120,000. Or I guess I can put it in for maybe 110. Okay, there we go. I'm happy with that. So we'll put that in for 110 because I want to make sure that if I'm selling this, I'm selling it at least for more than I could just sell it back to the shop food. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm happy with what I see here, 28 days, and I'm okay with the value and the price and how many I'm selling, and I'm going to click on Create Sell Order. Boom. And now we can see my item is out there for sale, $110,000. And it expires in 27 days and 23 hours and 59 minutes. Boom. Very, very easy to sell something. So let's go another route. I'm going to choose another item, and this is the Nano Crystal Team Fold Time and Space. Actually, you know what? I'm going to sell the Nano Crystal Team Fold Time and Space West Athens. So again, I clicked on the line item, clicking on sell, and look here, best matching buy order. There's a character out there named Amelia who's selling this item, or I'm sorry, who wants to buy this item, and they're paying 7,500,000 credits for it. And there's going to be a sales tax applied, again, of 225,000 credits, and so my net earnings is going to be 7,275,000. Here's the cool thing about this. Because of the fact that this person had a buy order out there, I don't have to pay a creation fee. So I just saved myself the money that I would normally pay for the creation fee just by allowing the system to go ahead and match up this buy order. So guess what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell to the buy order. Boom, my item was sold. And see, it says at this time I sold 1 nano crystal of Team Fold Time and Space West Athens. And if I go into my log, I can see those transactions are there. Pretty neat. Now, of course, I'm gonna do one more sales transaction. I'm gonna choose the Ice Golem crystal that I have here. Click on that, choose sale. Oh, again, look, Amelia, wow, she's reading my mind apparently. She is selling this as well. But she's only paying 35 million credits, and I want to sell my Ice Golem for 50 mil. I don't know, maybe that's the price. Maybe she's on RK1 or something and the price is lower. I don't know. So I don't want to sell it for this price. So there's two options here, sell to buy order and details. This may seem a little confusing, you know, whatever the situation might be. You can actually, if you X out of it, it just takes you back here, so you don't want to do that. So what you want to click on is the details. And this takes you back to this main screen, and then you can create your sell order and say, okay, I want to charge 50 million. I'm going to post it for 7 days because Ice Golem crystals usually go pretty fast. I understand I'm going to get 48,250,000 back, and I'm going to go ahead and create my sell order. So that's it. I mean, pretty straightforward. You have a couple choices when you're selling items. And then notice here, if you go back to your main inventory screen, that your slot is still taken up because that item is out for sale, but you can't see it. So it just says reserved for sale. And when that item actually gets sold, then you get that back as an empty inventory slot again. So that concludes my quick overview on selling using the GMI. Hope that it was helpful, and I'll see you at the next video.